Forget the headlines for a moment. Forget Trump rallies, forget late-night TV, forget the noise of everyday politics. Because behind all of that, something far more dangerous is quietly being prepared. It's called Project 2025. And make no mistake, this is not just a plan for the next president. It's a blueprint to rewrite America itself. Welcome to Talk Maniac. Today we're diving deep into the document that could end American democracy as we know it. Project 2025 is a 900-page transition plan created by the Heritage Foundation, one of the most powerful right-wing think tanks in Washington. Its stated purpose? To help the next Republican president, whoever that may be, completely reshape the U.S. government from day one. In their own words, it's about restoring the American Republic. But when you look closer, it's less about restoration and more about concentration of power. This is not a manifesto written by random activists. This is a carefully designed manual backed by billionaires, think tanks, and political operatives who have one goal: dismantle the so-called deep state and replace it with a government loyal only to them. Heritage Foundation, longtime architect of conservative policy. Federalist Society, the same network that shaped today's Supreme Court. Christian nationalist groups pushing culture war agendas. Backed by dark money donors, billionaires who remain hidden but use think tanks to do their bidding. Make no mistake, this is not about ordinary Americans rising up. This is about the billionaire class and political elites writing the rules for everyone else. If you think the system already serves the wealthy, Project 2025 takes it to an entirely new level. Executive power grab. Agencies like the DOJ, FBI, and FCC lose independence. Officials replaced by political loyalists. Civil rights. Rollback. Attacks on LGBTQ+ rights, abortion access, and privacy protections. Immigration. Crackdown, mass deportations, militarized borders, and the end of birthright protections. Education restructuring, banning DEI, cutting funding for public schools, pushing privatization. Economy and labor, slashing corporate regulation, weakening unions, cutting social safety nets. In short, Project 2025 is not a government reform. It is a government takeover. A plan to turn democracy into a tool for the few while silencing the many. Project 2025 isn't coming out of nowhere. It's the final chapter in a story that's been unfolding for decades. A slow, deliberate transfer of wealth and power away from ordinary people and into the hands of the few. Other countries have used similar blueprints to dismantle democracy step by step. The strategy is simple. Weaken institutions, centralize executive power, control media, and suppress dissent. History tells us that authoritarianism never arrives overnight. It comes with policy papers, think tanks, and legal changes. By the time people wake up, it's already too late. Winners, billionaires, corporations, political elites. Losers, the middle class, workers, minorities, women, immigrants. Basically, everyone outside the ruling circle. Globally, U.S. allies would see democracy weaken, while authoritarian states like Russia and China could expand influence. Project 2025 is not just a political plan. It is a class war. A war between the billionaire elite who want total control and the rest of us who just want a fair shot at life. Activists and journalists are raising alarms. Awareness is the first defense. Project 2025 thrives in the shadows. The more people know, the harder it is to push through. Past movements, civil rights, labor, Occupy, show collective resistance is possible. Project 2025 wants you to feel powerless. But history shows us that ordinary people, when united, have always been stronger than the billionaires who try to rule over them. Project 2025 is not a conspiracy theory. It is a real plan written by real people, backed by real money. And it tells us exactly how the billionaire class intends to reshape our country. America is at a crossroads. We can either allow democracy to be dismantled, or we can stand together for justice, freedom, and a government that serves all of us, not just the wealthy few. This is Talk Maniac, and this is the story they don't want you to hear.